Alrighty. Mindy Kaling's Velma. I like it. It has its flaws, but I like it. Yeah, okay. One of the flaws is it is super meta. Like every other thing that people say is when they compare something to like a movie or TV show cliche and certain kind of tropes that, yes, we have seen before. Ugh. Yeah. It's making fun of all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and not in the subtle way like Clone High did. No, Clone High just tries to be really dramatic about stupid things. This show literally says, "Ugh, I'm just trying to make a problem work like a character in a TV soap and such." Yeah, that part's annoying, I can admit, and is half the dialogue, but the other half the dialogue is actually really funny because Velma is very, very sarcastic and also just kind of a self imposing nerd. Like she kind of laughs at her own nerdiness, like how she doesn't want to exercise and such like that. But yeah, she is smart and really quick, and that part I really love. Yeah. The part with the hallucinations is a little close to Wednesday right now, but these shows came out so close to each other, I don't really think, one's basing off the other. I think it's just more of a, yeah, people have episodes after trauma and it's scary. In Wednesday's case, it was something like a supernatural power. In Velma's case, I think she was traumatized and she's scared of solving mysteries because it's somehow she, had a terrible thing happen. No spoilers. So I really like this incarnation of Velma. The other incarnations, let's see. We've got Daphne, who is Asian yet mysteriously has red hair. I love that. Cartoon logic's adorable. Let's see. She has two moms who are cops who are pretty bad detectives. It's hilarious how bad. Yeah, Daphne herself, she is beautiful and charming, but she also has a lot of stuff she's going through, and her complicated friendship with Velma is really adorable. Like, I'm happy to see it. I really am. You know, uh, there have been so many different versions of Scooby Doo where, they've always just been simply supportive of each other in sort of just a nice, flat friend kind of way, and that's been fine. But yeah, and this one, they seem a lot more textured with their friendship, and I support that. I do. Yay. So yeah, I like this version of Velma and Daphne. Though, wow, they did Fred dirty. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, they did Fred dirty. I've worked with rich people. The privilege is on point, but wow. Goodness. Oh, God. No redeemable qualities in this Fred Jones at all. It is so sad. Oh, I'm really hoping it turns around because, ah, God, I have a soft spot for Fred Jones, mostly because of the Mystery Inc. version where he was just a simple minded inventor, but still, wow, yeah. And a lot of the nerds who are gonna watch this are white dudes, and they don't like to look at themselves that hard. They should, but I don't think they will. So I think, yeah, the show is alienating people for that, but wow. Let's see. Shaggy, not Shaggy now, Norville, because that's so much better. And this version, yeah, he's a tall, handsome dude, but he's also kind of clueless. He doesn't have the voice, which I kind of miss, but no one has their original voices. But anyway, yeah. Apparently, this one, he has a huge crush on Velma, but is too awkward to deal with it. Huh. He's not smoking weed like we kind of expected an adult version to be, but he has, a streaming thing about snacks, and I find that really adorable. But yeah, his huge crush on Velma, okay, that's alright. I think people just really like to have romantic crossovers and such. I think that's the main reason they're doing it. Yeah. So I'm not crazy about Norville having a crush on Velma. I kind of want him to have more personality. If he goes to some kind of dog shelter to look for Scooby, I would be happy for that. I'm waiting for any kind of reference to Scooby Doo. The show made a lot of other references to the original Scooby Doo legends. There are pictures of old bad guys in the backgrounds. They use Jinky and Zoinks as names for drugs and such. Yeah. Goodness. I don't mind that the show is a little too much of itself because that's one of the fun things about just rebranding such an old, like, public domain. Is it a public domain? No, no, I think it's owned by Warner Brothers and they just love rebooting it. Yeah, yeah, I love the options they have for it though. I have seen live action versions of it in teen things, and that was really, like, cringy and all that. So yeah, this isn't the cringiest Scooby Doo I've seen yet. It is not. And that's the awesome thing about Scooby Doo. You can't ruin it because there's so much of it. But yeah, for what it is right now, I think it's alright. I'm definitely interested in watching more of it. I really am. I still think it's really funny. The mystery is interesting. Like, who is actually killing these people? We know it's not really Fred. He just wants attention in the worst ways. God, do I want to hear more of this incredibly dry, sarcastic, judgy Velma? I actually do. I want to know how Velma and Daphne will process after episode 2. And Norville, I want you to find your own independence and your own personality, sweetheart. I think you need that. So, yeah, HBO's Velma, I like you. I honestly, sincerely do. I can't wait for next week.